Imagine a stretch of ocean that sailors from centuries ago called by a single name, the gateway to death. A place where compasses stop working, radio signals vanish, waves rise like skyscrapers, and ships disappear without leaving a single trace. A place so dangerous that the Japanese government was forced to ban vessels from passing through because no one could explain what was happening there. No one knows what truly lies beneath those dark, shadowy waters, a magnetic vortex, an unexplained natural phenomenon, or perhaps something not of this earth. And the most chilling part is that this ocean's location is almost a perfect mirror of the Bermuda Triangle. If two portals were hidden on opposite sides of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Today, we'll venture into the Dragon's Triangle, known as the Bermuda of Asia, to uncover its terrifying disappearances, mysterious underwater objects, and the shocking truths that have left the entire world trembling. The Dragon's Triangle, also known as the Devil's Sea, is a notorious stretch of ocean shrouded in mystery, located about 100 kilometers south of Tokyo. This region lies in the western Pacific Ocean, within the area known as the Philippine Sea, forming a mysterious triangle between Japan, the western coast of the Philippines, and the U.S.-owned Wake Island. Interestingly, when viewed on a map, the Dragon's Triangle is almost directly opposite the Bermuda Triangle, leading many researchers to call it the Bermuda of the Pacific. The name Dragon's Triangle originates from an ancient Chinese legend over 1,000 years old, which tells of a gigantic sea dragon dwelling beneath these waters. Whenever its hunger arose, it would emerge from the depths and devour any ship daring to cross its territory. The strange phenomena reported in this area are incredibly diverse and deeply unsettling. Ships and planes disappear without leaving a trace of wreckage or evidence. Many sailors claim to have seen ghost ships drifting aimlessly. Any vessel entering this zone risks malfunction. Compasses spin wildly due to magnetic interference. Radios lose all signal, and communications are suddenly cut off. At the same time, natural forces act like deadly traps, abnormal waves, predictable whirlwinds, and dense fog capable of swallowing entire ships. This mystery is not confined to modern times. In the 13th century, when the Mongol Empire under Kublai Khan launched two invasions of Japan in 1274 and 1281, both massive fleets were destroyed by violent typhoons while passing through this sea. Tens of thousands of soldiers vanished beneath the waves, and the Japanese named those divine tempests kamikaze, the wind of the gods. To explain such baffling phenomena, Scottish biologist Ivan Sanderson proposed the vortex theory, suggesting that the Devil's Sea is one of 12 vile vortices around the planet, regions where magnetic and electromagnetic fields are severely distorted due to the collision of hot and cold ocean currents combined with geological activity beneath the seafloor. Among the most chilling stories is one from the 1800s, claiming that a mysterious woman appeared in the middle of the sea and then vanished without a trace. But the incident that truly shook Japan occurred in 1950, when the government sent a research vessel to investigate previous disappearances. The ship and all 31 crew members vanished permanently. No distress signal, no debris, no sign of what had happened. 2 years later, in 1952, Japan officially declared the Dragon's Triangle a danger zone for all maritime activity. From that moment, the Devil's Sea became one of the world's most feared and enigmatic places. The terror of the Devil's Sea is not just legend, it's reinforced by cold, hard statistics. According to data from Japan's Maritime Safety Agency, within only 9 years, from 1963 to 1972, a total of 161 vessels disappeared in these waters, a number terrifying enough to haunt every sailor who dares to cross. And it wasn't just ships. Aircraft have also met the same fate. Among the many disappearances, the case of Japan's HK-8 reconnaissance aircraft is perhaps the most horrifying. Before vanishing near Iwo Jima, the pilot sent a chilling final message. Something strange is happening in the sky. The sky is opening up. It's coming. Moments later, contact was abruptly lost. The plane and its entire crew were never found. The Devil's Sea was also the site of one of the most devastating natural disasters ever to strike the U.S. Navy. In December 1944, while Task Force 38 was refueling in preparation for the next assault, a massive typhoon, later known as Typhoon Cobra, suddenly swept through the area. The fleet was caught in the storm's center, with winds exceeding Category 12 and waves towering over 18 meters. The result? 3 destroyers were heavily damaged. Over 200 aircraft were swept from carrier decks, and 790 sailors were killed or went missing. It remains the deadliest natural disaster ever suffered by the U.S. Navy during World War II. Yet the disappearances are only the tip of the iceberg. The Devil's Sea is also linked to numerous unexplained phenomena. On April 19, 1957, while the cargo ship Katsumi Maru was returning from the Pacific, its crew saw 2 silver, wingless objects, each over 10 meters in diameter, plummet from the sky into the sea. Moments later, the water erupted violently, as if something had exploded deep below. Another incident occurred on April 17, 1981, in the East China Sea near Japan. A glowing green circular object, about 200 meters wide, suddenly shot out of the water, generating enormous waves. All radio equipment on the ship failed, and gauges spun uncontrollably. The object remained visible for about 15 minutes before diving back into the ocean. When it vanished, the crew realized that the ship's clocks had slowed by exactly 15 minutes, a detail that led many to believe this sea might conceal an ancient civilization or USO, unidentified submerged objects, operating beneath the surface. The most globally shocking event associated with the Devil's Sea was the sinking of the British cargo ship Derbyshire, a vessel once deemed unsinkable. Yet on September 10, 1980, while 368 km off Okinawa, the massive 280-meter-long ship carrying 150,000 tons of iron ore and 42 experienced crew members vanished without sending any distress signal. Its advanced electronic alarm systems never activated. This indicated that the disaster struck too suddenly and too violently for anyone on board to react. The mysteries surrounding the Devil's Sea prompted several large-scale investigations. In September 1986, Dr. David Mearn's expedition team entered the region equipped with advanced sonar systems and deep-sea diving robots. The results revealed that the Derbyshire lay at a depth of 4,000 meters, split in two by the immense force of a tropical storm. But what chilled investigators was that the robots also detected large deposits of iron ore and minerals scattered across the seabed, sparking speculation that the Devil's Sea might conceal an underwater alien base, emitting energy waves that disrupt human instruments. In 1998, American researcher Larry Couchet publicly challenged the legends. He argued that most of the mysterious stories had been exaggerated, and that the disappearances could actually be explained by natural factors such as storms, tsunamis, volcanic activity, or methane gas released from the seabed. The region is indeed one of intense geological activity, where islands have been known to vanish and reappear within just a few years. Therefore, phenomena like electronic interference or unusual weather are entirely possible. However, despite numerous scientific explanations, there remain gaps that cannot be filled. The unsolved disappearances, the flying objects that appear and vanish, the distortions of time. All of these make the Dragon's Triangle a fog-shrouded mystery that science has yet to fully penetrate. Whether you believe it's all just storms, volcanoes, and methane plumes beneath the sea, or that this place hides something beyond human imagination, the truth remains that the Dragon's Triangle continues to swallow ships and aircraft, leaving behind questions no one can answer. Perhaps the most terrifying thing is not what we have seen, but what still lies hidden beneath those dark waters. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy mysteries of space and unexplained phenomena, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to UFO Mysteries so you won't miss the next mysterious story.